Hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous video, I introduced you to this IoT backend for each platform. We just got introduced to how to log in, get to the directory, remote directory, IoT projects, and how to create a folder, how to create files. Now I am going to describe you the RFID web app or backend app. When you have been collecting data using RFID, the issue you faced is where to store that data. And when you are beginning with RFID, you can do things locally. There are several ways you can store your data. You can add an SD card module to your microcontroller, and you'll be able to store every transaction on SD card. But you can also connect your RFID device to the computer, and using UART via USB cable, you can transfer data to the computer, and you can write a program to read from serial and write in the local storage on the computer, or you can even create a database. You can always manage your data offline, like on the local computer, on the device. But with this advanced technology, you can't keep data remotely because most of the times you will need to store data on the remote server. You will need to share data with other people or the other side of the internet. That's why I added this feature of sending RFID data to the backend. So in this video, we'll remain at the testing stage. We'll at the end use CURL to send data to the backend. But yeah, we can also use Python. But in the end, what we want to use is the IoT device like ESP8266 to collect the data and to upload it directly on the spot. You can choose to have a local storage or not. But what we'll do in the end, not in this video, but in the next video, we'll collect the data from a device. Yeah, the device reads RFID data and sends it immediately to the backend. This very backend I'm going to tell you about here. Okay, now you understand the purpose of all of these. Now I have these files. I have upload.php. This is the file to receive uploaded data, the data you're uploading from the client. And this is index.php is index.php is the file you're using to view data. And you have database manager to manage the database, and RFID manager. In this application, I'm using a portable database, SQLite. So please don't click on this file. It will be corrupted if you open it, because this is a file that's specialized to be opened by specialized applications. So don't click on it. If you click on it, you will lose every data. So kind of pay attention. Okay, so let's look into every file. What I have here is a logo for the app. Nothing to talk about it. And this is README kind of guidance. So what do you have in let's start by the classes maybe. What do you have in the database manager? We create the database and we ensure we have a connection to the database. This is a simple SQLite database. Okay. And this is RFID manager. In RFID, we create a table. If it doesn't exist, the first table we've created is RFID transactions, and it's the only one table we've got now. Maybe in the future, if we can add more tables, like the user table, and any other table that we can find useful in the future. Okay, so these are some methods like get table name, save transaction that accepts arguments, customer, initial balance, transport fare, and timestamp. And this is just to insert data in the table. Okay, so this is all about RFID manager. And then in the index, that's to view whatever you want to view. We're using tabular structure, so we create a table. You will see it soon when you run this code. Again, so and we also have upload. This is the code that received data from the client, and when data is uploaded successfully, we'll tell it to send it as a response, HTTP response to the uploader, to the device uploading data, or to the client uploading data. Okay, so I told you please don't open this. Don't try to open this. You don't need it to open it. Data will be corrupted. And README is kind of guidance. So why you should be at peace? Because all of these is located here. Just visit our this is for the company, our GitHub account, and look into IoT backend, you will find everything. You will find this sample code. So if I want to check data I have so far, because I've been sending some test data, I can click on index, right click, and then run. Okay, this is what I have so far. Let's upload some other data. Let's upload some other data. Okay, so I will look at this guide. Let's upload data using CURL. Okay, before then, how do you know the URL of upload.php? How do you know it so that you target it in your command? Aha. I can't go without mentioning it clearly. You right click on the upload because the target file is upload.php. I right click on it and I select this file's URL. I click on it, so I get it already selected. I copy and I paste it wherever I want. So this is the URL to target. This is it. Every user has a different URL. So don't think this can work for you. Even if you have this folder, even if you have this file, even if you have the same structure, it will be different because this ID is unique for each user. This ID is unique. So keep that in mind. Don't try to copy this URL. URL is for me. Okay. Now let's copy all of this. Now that you understand everything, let's copy and go testing. I will paste this in the terminal and I can make adjustments. Instead of John Doe, I can make Godwill Shime. Let's say he had 15,000 as initial balance before spending transport fare of 850. So yeah, when I keep the URL unchanged and I hit enter successively, and let's go there and run index. I run voila, I have got the shime. Yeah, this as initial balance, and he spent transport fare over 150, and he manually this. Let's say I have another customer. The customer can be bright shime. Let's say 50, and you spend spend 1,850 on transport fare. Uploaded. Let's refresh. To refresh, we get right. She may write this initially, and okay, and if you want, let's say you have banner. Yeah. Refresh. Yeah. And let's say we have funny Yoshime. 100,000 spent. She spent 5,600. Okay. Wow. So how do we kind of have the full-fledged application? It's a web application. And how do I publish it? Because if you can see, why do I have to publish it for the first place? Because when you check you run, the URL is something else. It's not straight. For example, I copy this URL to show it all. I paste this link to the app. See what you have as the URL to the app. It's not sweet. So you need to have a shorter URL. So how do we get a shorter URL? It's simple. You right click on index. It should be index. We publish indexes. So you go to exhibit. You're going to exhibit your work. So you exhibit what's your project name. The project name here is RFID management app. RFID data manager. That's correct. So The contributor is Linux technologies, and I can put a simple description in this web app manages data uploaded from an IoT device. Yeah, it can be so many devices. Why not? Okay, then I submit. Voila, the project appears here. It's public now. Okay, so you have a short URL, This is it. So you can compare. Can you compare? This is the URL before, this is the URL now. So okay, I would like to mention that it's not everyone who is publishing here, because this is commercial, but for my students I can give you this for free. So whenever you publish, you might not see your application immediately. You need to contact me and I will activate your exhibition. Otherwise, everyone would publish. Developing is one feature, but publishing is another feature that needs admin's permission. So when you publish, please let me know in the email. My email, or you can just write in the comment of this video. Yeah, you can just write in the comment of this video. I've published my project. YouTube will notify me immediately that there is a comment, and I will go check, activate. That's okay. I'm not going to make my email public here. That's all right. So I hope you learned something. This is still under testing because, as you can see, we upload the data using CURL. If you want, you can do so using Python. The instruction is here too, as long as you have this library request installed. If you don't have it installed, you can use a CURL, or you can incorporate CURL in your Python code. Yeah. So let's see each other in the next videos, where we will take this to IoT devices. Bye.